Hi, and welcome to Advanced REST APIs with Java EE and JAX-RS. So in this section, we're going to take a look at adding design by contract and validation to a REST API. Then we have a look at using JSON Web Tokens for authentication. And finally, we will have a look at diagnosability and add logging, metrics, and tracing to a REST API. Apply design by contract, adding validation. So in this video, we're going to take a look at adding validation to add path param annotations using JavaX validation annotations. We will be adding validation to POJOs and post bodies using JavaX validation annotations. And I'm going to show you how you can send HTTP status code 400 for bad and invalid requests. So let's switch to our IDE. So as usual, I've prepared a small template project for you to start with. So make sure you use the Git branch video 6.1. So this is our book resource. And it's like a book resource we've implemented in the previous videos. Now there's one thing missing. As you can see here, there's nothing that kind of tells the API that this ISBN here is a valid ISBN. Now let's assume we wanted to add a validation for the ISBN and make sure that it's always 10 characters long and that it's only digits. Of course, we could kind of program this manually, right? So maybe like this, but this is cumbersome, right? And there's a better approach to this. So what we can do instead is use JavaX validation for this. Now let's do that. So what I've added now is an add pattern annotation. As you can see, this pattern annotation comes from the JavaX validation constraints package. And what I tell it with pattern is that I want a regular expression, only 0 to 9, and it needs to be 10 digits long. And that's all you need to validate the ISBN in this case. If you go down here, we have the post method to create a new book. Also here, we are unsure if the book sent is valid. So again here, the first thing we can do is add a JavaX validation annotation. So in this case, we use add valid. And basically this defers the validation to the annotations within the book class. So let's go there. So as you can see here, the book has an ISBN and a title, but no JavaX validation annotations. So let's add those. So the ISBN should be a valid ISBN. And the title, for example, well, it should be not null and it should also need not blank. So let's add this one here, right? So maybe you see here, there's an add not null and not blank. So have a look at the JavaX validation annotations available to do your validation. So let's put this to the test. So I open my Postman here, and the first thing, let's try out the API. You see here, we get one book back. Now let's try to get a book with an invalid ISBN. You see here, I pass it 4711, which is not a valid ISBN because it's not 10 digits long. So what we expect now is if we send this, that the server sends us back a bad request. So this tells us the request we sent is not valid. If I request a valid book, which is there, then we get status 200. So the first validations work. So let's create a new valid book. You see here, this is a valid book. It has a valid ISBN, which is 10 digits long, and it has a title. We send this, and we get back status code 201 for created. As usual, we have the header of the just created book. And now let's create an invalid book, right? So let's have a look at the body. So maybe an empty title and an invalid ISBN. If I send this, you see here, bad request. So our server will not accept any bad books which do not comply with our validation annotations. So that's it for today.